I am Silkkah Kurzak. I am a mum here on the Gold Coast. I have my own international business in health and nutrition. I am a human coat hanger and I also MC as well. I've got my hands in a few pots, so yeah.
Cool. It's great to have you today. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
So, what got you into this industry of work?
Yeah, so I guess out of school I went to university and I did a double business major in marketing and business, and I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I wanted to kind of market something, and then I thought, why not myself? I loved the industry. It was something that I really wanted to get into. However, I wasn't really in a great space of mind. So I had gained a whole heap of weight after a traumatic experience in my life where I lost my father, and actually found the nutrition program, so the health business that I do, and I managed to lose 30 kilos in 6 months.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was amazing, but best part was I got my energy back and I just felt amazing. They had some great personal development like classes and experiences, so I really got into that side of things as well, and I picked up all my books, and then I thought, you know what, this is something that I love to do. So that's when I kind of started my health journey, and I started sharing with the people around me. I started getting everyone else healthy around me, and then naturally I just kind of fell into the modeling side of things. I had a few, I guess, like designers and companies kind of approach me and ask me, do you want to come work for our brand, and it kind of just started from there. So yeah.
How did that make you feel getting approached?
It was a bit of a surreal feeling. I was in LA and I actually got approached by a few of the actual agencies themselves. Oh, that's and I was just at Santa Monica, so that was it was a very bizarre experience because I wasn't expecting it, especially that day. And so yeah, from then I kind of went to New York and I did New York Fashion Week, and I kind of just put myself out there. So I just kind of thought, you know what, I'll just give it a go. It's something that I've liked and people kind of telling me to do it, and with the whole modeling side of things. And then I just kind of did it, and at first it was kind of like, okay, well maybe I just get a paid job, and then I was like, okay, well maybe I'd like to get a cover or something, and then the kind of goals got bigger and bigger, and I kind of took it international, and then came back, and then it kind of went from that into pageants, and yeah, it kind of had its own journey within that. So yeah,
so you picked it up and it just took off, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of hard work. It was something that people kind of told me to do, and I kind of did it in the background of things, and then I fell like in love with it, and I had this passion for it, and I really wanted to get to that next goal. So it was like, okay, well now I want the cover, but that took more hard work. So it wasn't as easy as kind of just doing that, and then like it did kind of naturally take off, but you did have to also work for it as well. It was kind of putting yourself out there and going to castings, and people can be quite brutal. They can be like, no, we don't want you for X, Y, and Z, and you just have to take it like not personally, and just kind of know that it's a business and they want you for other different things. Yeah, which is great that I had my health always on the side, but because I was doing the personal development and stuff, I didn't let that negativity get to me, because I was healthy at that time, and now, but I was healthy, and that way my mind was healthy, and so all that negativity didn't kind of affect me, and I just kind of managed to trek on and keep going with that ambition and going to get that goal essentially.
Would you say it helped with your confidence? Like, were you nervous when you first got approached?
Yeah, I think if anything, like modeling, like that industry, like the whole industry itself, can really do the opposite for your confidence, because it is such a brutal industry. It has changed a lot and has lessened, in that way over the years. But I mean, when I first started, I was a size 8, and they were like, no, you have to look like this or look like that. So you have to really be confident within yourself, and that's where I think the personal development helped me become confident, because I was listening to a lot of Jim Rohn and reading a lot of the books, and that way I kind of had my own confidence from that, and that way when people told me no, or they said I wasn't this or that was fine, because
it didn't really put you down.
No, I knew that I had with myself, and I kept going, and I wasn't right for someone, but I was perfect for someone else. And with modeling, it's just it's a business. It's nothing personal. It's just a look, and you've got to keep going with that. So
so you basically have to love yourself and be very confident within yourself to go into modeling.
I think so, definitely. Yeah, because I think, you know, at times you think, okay, maybe this is like, I'm not good enough or this or that, but you have to really, you know, seek deeper, you know, and I think that modeling is quite broad now. And I mean, we've got Instagram, which we never had when I first started. And yeah, it's a whole different world now, you know, so I think it's really like important to support everybody, especially other women, you know, no matter what their kind of goals are, for that kind of, you know, reason. And because you don't know what battles everyone's fighting.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Your biggest obstacle?
My biggest obstacle, I think, is time and like myself. I think like mostly just time. Right now I balance, like I have so many different areas of my life, and like I have 2 kids now, which are like my most important thing, and just I think balancing time within itself to try to achieve what I want to achieve, and also be the best mom for them and then be healthy is, you know,
it's
that
hard,
balancing act is quite hard, and I also think myself, because no one's going to get you there but yourself, so you have to push yourself even when you're tired, even when you're down, to get to where you want to be.
Yeah, and because you've got kids, you still have to get up. You still have to look after those too, no matter how tired you are, because you're a parent.
Most definitely, as you would know, you know, and like they're the biggest reward, and the biggest kind of lessons as well. Like I think before having kids, like I'm quite an ambitious person, so I was like, hey, well, I'm just going to pack my bags up and go, and I would do what I need to do. But now I've got them, and really they're my first priority now. Like everything changes, so my whole goals and everything around that has changed so much. And they, I guess, right now, my biggest kind of juggle is them, and then being the best mom, and then trying to achieve what I want to achieve, because at the end of the day they are my most important thing. So sometimes I have to like reevaluate, am I, okay, well, what's the most important thing to me right now? It's like, okay, well, is my kids and spending time with them. So I'm very lucky in what I do, because in my health and nutrition I get to help people be better, and I've actually got their kids telling me like, thank you so much, my mom like rides bikes with me now, she used to like sleep on the couch, like thank you. And that to me is super rewarding, because, you know, if you can spend time with your kids, like that's super important.
You still travel for work now, or no?
Yeah, I actually just got back from Portugal, London and Belgium.
Oh, that's exciting.
And I'm going to the US in next week. So yeah, I think, you know, you can be limited, like, and especially here in Australia, we're so lucky. We have such a beautiful country. I used to live, you know, obviously internationally and then all around Australia, and now I'm based on the Gold Coast because of my girls. But I love to travel. I think it's really important, not only for like work, I'm so blessed that I can actually go there for work, but for the mind and for growth and everything as well, and for culture important. And I absolutely love it. I had a great conference in Portugal, and I met so many amazing people. I networked, and we got to hear from some amazing speakers in personal development, which all you'll know is a favorite of mine. So it was, it's really good. Like I really enjoy travel. It's a big part of it, and I think that once you start traveling, you kind of go, why haven't I done this earlier? Like you kind of get so stuck in your bubble sometimes. So I think it's really important to try and get out.
Experience new things. What's been like your favorite place so far you've traveled? My
favorite place. I have this conversation with a few people. I think for me it's a place. So I actually did a random like TV show in Eastern Europe, and I think I loved to play at this place so much because I have never been there or heard about it. It was just so like random, and I wasn't expecting anything of it. So when they said I was going to Romania, I was like, wow, what? And I went there and I loved it because I had no idea about it, and it was so new and stuff. So I really love Eastern Europe. Obviously I was born in Poland, and I just think like it's just so different, especially in the winter, but things that kind of were spontaneous and caught me off guard, which was Romania. I used to live in LA, New York. I think New York is still up there for me. I love London, that I just got back from. I thought that was amazing. All the food and the nightlife there. It was gorgeous.
The food would be great.
It was good, and I love like, you know, Bora Bora or Fiji or something where you could just like relax, you know.
Have some cocktails.
Yeah, I haven't been to Japan yet, and I'd love to go there. I think the culture there would be amazing. I'd love to take my girls. I'm really into history as well, so anything that has a bit of history behind it, send me there, and I'd love to like explore. Like Portugal is amazing for that too. So.
The best advice you've ever received in your whole life?
Yeah, so there's been a few. So my dad actually passed away, and he said he was my advice guru. He was amazing.
Yeah.
He was a very clever man, and he would tell me a lot of different things. And he would always say, "Don't cry over any boys. There's too many of them, and there's only one of you," kind of things. Like
That
there's
is
too many
good
fish,
advice.
too many
Yeah.
fish to see. And he said, like, oh, there was everything happens for a reason, you know. And so, and he would say, I can never like say it properly. I don't want to tear up or anything. But there's like fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So kind of thing. So it's also like if you fool me the first time, kind of thing, then that's on you. But if you do it again, and then I'm aware of it, then that's kind of like on me, kind of thing. So yeah. And he also said never to trust anyone, but him or mum, and don't wear your heart on your sleeve. But yeah, kind of just like what Dad would say to the little girls. But he was a very clever man, and I'd just kind of go to him with anything and everything. Unfortunately, he did pass when I was only 17. So, oh no, that's okay. I just never got to talk to him about like the business sides of things that I would kind of reach out to him now about, you know.
Yeah,
so it's but yeah, I do have a lot of great family and a lot of great mentors that have guided me now to where I've gotten to, and my mom especially as well. So yeah, I think great advice. Just never give up. Never just keep going as well.
Just keep pushing.
Just keep going. Never give up, because as soon as you give up, that's when your dream or whatever it is ends.
Yeah.
But if you keep going, it doesn't matter how long it will take you or how many times you have to try, then you will finally get there. A lot of those people that that are celebrities and that are massive international stars with this, that, and anything else, that are 40, 50, 60 before they made it to where they were, and they had been trying their whole lives to get to that point. So
and that's what people don't realise. Like, you don't see the hard work they put in to get where they went. Like,
most definitely, like especially like with weight at the moment, it's such a huge factor in around the world. Do you know what I mean? And not necessarily for the looks or anything, but for people's health. Like as a PT, you have to be healthy, so then you prevent yourselves from other future health concerns. But something like when I had gained all that weight from being in such bad place, it didn't take me overnight. That took hard work, and people think, I can just, like losing weight, they just kind of give up.
Happens overnight,
no, you got to keep going. You got to push yourself and keep going. No one else is going to get you there. No one else is going to make you lose all that weight or gain all that muscle or whatever it is.
You need to do it yourself.
You got to do it yourself, and that's with anything. I feel like it's with anything. So, I do the same. I do anything and everything myself if I want to get to where it was with modeling, with health, with like where I am kind of today. Success to me is like, reaching those goals and being happy doing it. And I've used to be so, goal orientated and ambitious and driven to reach certain aspects of my life, but now I'm kind of like, okay, I need to enjoy the journey a little bit more as well, because otherwise you just get there and then you're looking for the next step, whilst the journey is such a big part of it. So yeah,
the journey definitely is. You do need a break for yourself. You can't always be go.
But you can go, but you can enjoy it, like the journey, not just wake up, do the work kind of thing. Like it's about people around you.
Still have that fun.
Yeah, the fun. Enjoy it. Yeah, it's good.
Did having kids hold you back from your career, or no? Did it motivate you more, would you say?